The objective of this video is to encourage you, to motivate you, to stop procrastinating and make art. I procrastinate too. It's a massive problem. See, okay, here's what happens. You're tired. You get home after work. You make yourself dinner or get takeaway or whatever. You have a drink and then you watch Netflix or YouTube or just to chill out. The problem is after you've done that, you don't want to make your art. So here's some suggestions. Firstly, when you get home, don't watch TV or Netflix or YouTube. How about you listen to music? When you eat dinner, put on a CD or vinyl. Get unplugged. Listen to something old school, even a tape cassette. How crazy is that? Don't watch TV because it's going to get you into that trap. Because grazing over the internet shuts you down. Don't do it. Just eat, maybe not even drink. Do something to get you into the mode for making your art. Binge watching. Be honest. Are you addicted to binge watching? I personally hate it. I don't think it helps with self-esteem or depression. I think it makes them worse. Do you binge watch before bed? Research has shown that binge watching before bed can reduce your sperm count by 40%. Bam. Studies also show that it doesn't relax you. It actually reduces the hours of quality sleep, contributing to chronic sleep debt. There are also studies suggesting that watching more than 20 hours of TV a week increases heart disease, diabetes, and shortens your lifespan. Because remember, the more you move, the longer you live. So get active. And ask yourself this: why is it encouraged to stare at a screen for hours on end and do nothing with your life? The screen is still a weapon of mass distraction. If you don't feel like making your art, how about you work on your art? How about you work on the process of your art? Why don't you enroll in a college course to do a short course in audio production or do an online course in audio production? Take the time to educate yourself, to train yourself in the kung fu of your art. As the act of teaching yourself, enriching yourself is inspiring, it will make you want to go back and make your art happen. The act of educating yourself is going to expand your possibilities. It's going to expand your horizons. If you go to a physical course, like with real people in a real classroom, you're actually going to meet people. You're going to be exposed to forms of music that you're not normally exposed to. And that's what's awesome about getting an education in music. Even if it's a short 2-week thing. Hanging out with people who are into funk or jazz or country instead of people who love industrial music. Don't get me wrong, I love industrial music, but getting a broader influence is so powerful. So check out some online tutorials, check out some community college courses. Educating yourself is fun and fulfilling and awesome. Do it. Dress well, you're worth it. When you get home, change out of your work clothes and change into your making your art clothes. There is a psychological side to this, as the act of putting those clothes on are going to trigger the "it's time to make my art" response. The crazier these clothes, the better. This kind of sounds like it's kind of a bit whack, but trust me, it works. I know artists who put on like a kilt or a boiler suit or something, and it's their "I'm going into the factory and I'm going to make my art in my overalls" thing. It works. In 5 minutes, this video is going to go off, your phone is going to go off, the internet is going to go off. You're going to focus on making your art. Another thing to try is get up earlier. If you get up at like 5 a.m. or something terrifying like that, that's going to give you about 2 hours to focus on what you're doing. Judge your worth highly because you are worthy. You're more than a desk job. You're awesome. Make your art. Patience. Important things take time, so be patient. And work like hell. Don't overreach yourself. It'll only end in disappointment. Take action. Turn off the internet. Think of it like this. When you graze on Facebook or YouTube or Netflix, you spend several hours, you waste several hours looking at a screen when you could be spending those hours making your art while staring at a screen. Plus, the feeling of achievement is going to make you sleep better. You're going to turn off everything and walk away in 4 minutes. Creating art takes time. Be patient. You might not see results for many hours. It takes me like 10 hours before the song stops sucking and starts being okay. So you just got to plow away at it. Most people haven't figured it all out yet. So this struggle you're feeling is normal. Just persist, keep going. If you look around you got a lot of company. I'm in there too going, what the fuck am I doing? Stop what you're doing and work on your art. Take a break and do something physical like planks or jumping jacks or push-ups or sit-ups. It actually really helps. Plus, it gives you abs of steel. You might want to cut down on drinking. Definitely stop smoking. These things fuck you up. You do not need anyone else's approval except mine, and I think you're awesome. So do it. This video will stop. Procrastination will stop. You are going to make your art in 3 minutes. Set achievable goals. Are you addicted to your phone and social media? If so, cut it out. Try going for a walk just around the block without your phone. When you make your art, stick your phone in a box and stick it next door. Get it out of the studio. It's just an interruption. You don't need interruptions. You need to focus because what you're making is awesome. Instant gratification is bullshit. It doesn't exist. It takes time and energy to build something cool. And that often means making a whole bunch of tracks that suck because that's part of the learning process. It's cool. You just gotta keep going. You will achieve this. Swipe right for the future. Swipe right for better time management. That's awful. I'm gonna edit that out because that's just crap. You're gonna put the phone next door, you're turning off the internet, you are gonna focus making your art in 2 minutes. What do you want to become? Get rid of negative influences, negative people, negative influences. Just get rid of them. Always ask yourself, what am I doing right now? And what should I be doing right now? If the answer is, I'm wasting time on the internet, stop what you're doing and work on your art. What is stopping you from pursuing what you want? Is it fear of not making enough money? Is it fear of failure? Is it fear of what your friends and family are gonna say? Is it fear of wasting time? Or is it fear of lying on your deathbed saying, I wish I made more money? No, wait, no one said that ever. Are you a slave to fear? And this is something you really need to look at. Society and the way it's structured basically says you need to put on a suit and tie, you need to get a job, you need to go to work and not do anything crazy and then go home, be unhappy and dissolve yourself in front of the television. That's bullshit. In 1 minute, you're gonna turn off this video, you're gonna turn off YouTube, Facebook, your phone, everything. You're gonna focus on making your art. Being yourself is good enough. Have self-confidence. True wisdom is to say, fuck it. This has no bearing on the greater scheme. Focus on what's awesome. You're on this planet to experience what it is to be beautiful. You're an artist. So what you do is take all of this awful fucked uppedness and channel it into something beautiful. Ask for help and accept it when it's offered because people do want to help you. Listen to others, then speak. In somebody else's thoughts, ideas, and experience, there is inspiration, there is creativity, there is a means to thinking that you're not used to. So absorb this and use it as a source of art. Procrastination stops now. Turn off your phone, turn off the internet. You're gonna make your art right now.